Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here. And today, at least for the North American server, update 11.2 has gone live. And today we're going to go through the patch notes and go over what you just need to know for this update. So if you want to check out this article and read it in full, link to it is in the description down below. And I will throw up any relevant images or artwork as I go through this. And as always with these update articles, there is a free day of premium time hidden somewhere in this article, so if anything else, go check out the link to get your free day of premium. So as the title states, 11.2 does bring us early access to Italian destroyers, and of course the full launch of the Pan-Asian cruiser tech tree. So we're going to go in the order that the article goes, and of course the Italian DDs are front and center. Now, like I mentioned yesterday, the Italian DD event is decent up until we get to the Tier 9. You can get essentially from the beginning of the tech line, except for the Tier 3, through the Tier 8, well, through the Tier 7, completely for free. If you want to go any further past that, you would have to put money into the event, and I would highly discourage that. These ships will be free to grind for everyone in 2 patches. And I know these are very, very, very highly anticipated DDs. I mean, the Italian DDs have been one of the most requested tech lines in the game since forever. That's why the Leone, the Tier 6 Premium Italian DD, was such a big thing when it was announced all the way back in God knows how long ago that DD was announced. But anyway, if you do want to get the Italian DDs, you can completely unlock the Tier 4, the Tier 5, the Tier 6, and the Tier 7 by just earning your Italian tokens, which is the new rare currency for this update. You can get all of the tokens that you need to unlock the Tier 4 to the Tier 7 by doing the Clash of Courage event, which is the current event that's going to be going on when this update goes live. You get 200 tokens from the daily bundles and 500 tokens in exchange for community tokens. All that completely for free will get you the Tier 4 to the Tier 7. If you do want to go up any more, you will have to break out your wallet, because in order to get the next sequential bundle for the Tier 8, you will have to buy Italian tokens from the wonderful random bundles that we were discussing yesterday with the Tier 9, the Adriatico. And if you do want the Adriatico, you will have to pay to get that by taking a chance in getting it in one of 60 random bundles, just like they used to do with other early access events. I won't spend too much time ripping into this event. I did that enough in yesterday's video. If you want to see a breakdown of why I think this is bad, go ahead and check out yesterday's video. But I don't like it. I don't support it. I would not recommend you guys spend any money on these early access events, be it the Italian one or be it whatever else comes later down the road. These are all free ships. You will be able to grind 100% for free in 2 patches. Also, too, what's very odd is that you can apparently purchase the Tier 10 after you get all the sequential bundles for the Tier 4 to the Tier 7. And if the Tier 10's ready, why not just release the line, Wargaming? I know it's because you want to make money, but still, I mean, just release the freaking line if it's ready. Anyway, so Clash of Courage is the next thing you need to be aware of. So they state here, the Italian Navy is known for its love of destroyers. A competition between divisions composed of the same series of ships will help you determine the most successful team. Choose which team you want to join as an ally, and keep in mind that each team provides you with a unique reward, one of the 4 special Italian commanders with 6 skill points, each in a unique team patch. And this will start from March 17th, which is tomorrow, and run through April 14th for NA. And they don't say much about that. I'm assuming it's just going to work like previous events. I mean, the Battle of the Beast, the Russian CV event, so forth and so on. At least it does from what we've seen here so far. So you can get some free Italian commanders out of that, which is good that you can do that with the Italian DDs coming up around the corner. Alright, the Pan-Asian cruisers are being released in full with this update, so if you've been waiting for those, you can go ahead and start grinding your way up the line to your tech line Austin without the super heal. And we'll see how that ship goes. I've been really interested to get my hands on that because I don't have the Austin yet, working on that. But the Janon's fairly kind of close. There's some big differences here and there, but essentially a tier 10 in land will be pretty interested to see that, and the amount of freaking deep water torps that these cruisers can dump in the water at one time is kind of freaking hilarious too. Alright, so Savage Battles is returning with this patch. So they say you will get as many as 9 destroyers split between 3 factions: Octopus, Moray Eel, and Barracuda. To commemorate the launch of the event, we also bring back the special port. So this is starting on March 17th, and it too will run through April 14th. So they say everything you need to know. The event will unfold on the flooded city map. Battles will be fought between 4 teams, each with 3 ships. You can fight either in a division or solo. At the beginning of the battle, all the ships will have no consumable charges. Collect consumable charges from special zones, and remember that each time you destroy an enemy ship, you will also obtain a charge for a random consumable. The map is plagued by wildfire, which encompasses the battle area. The safe zone begins to shrink from the start of the battle. By the end of the match, only a small portion of the map will remain safe. Watch out, ships gradually lose HP while they remain engulfed in the wildfire. In the Savage Battle, all ships have reinforced bows. When ramming enemy ships, you will take less damage while causing more. That's interesting. The event is open to all players who have reached access level 12. Once the event is over and all ships have been removed from your accounts, all XP you earn will be transferred to the Orlan, which is a tier 1 Soviet cruiser. Battle results: the amount of XP and credits that you obtain at the end of each battle now depends on the place your team takes. The higher the place, the more resources you will obtain. When a team has lost all of their ships, it is out of the battle. The team with the last surviving ship or ships on the battlefield is the winner. So essentially it sounds like it is, Battle Royale for World of Warships. The reinforced bow is interesting. I don't remember if they had that last time with the, what's it called, Savage Battles mode. And with these temporary modes, a lot of the times what they're really doing is that they are just testing new mechanics. So with reinforced bows, so we're going to see ships that might be introduced that are more suited to ram other ships. I do not know, but it's an interesting thing that they're testing that. Alright, and they've really ramped up the destroyers from last time. I think you had like 3 or 4 DDs to pick from last time, but this time each faction has like 3 DDs each. So we'll do a quick run through of those. So they say special destroyers. Each faction consists of 3 destroyers modified specifically for the Savage Battle. The characteristics of each subsequent ship in a faction will outmatch those of the preceding ship. However, the better the ship, the more resources it will take to service her. To access a special ship in a faction, you will need to earn 10,000 base XP on the first one, another 10,000 base XP on the second ship to get the third one. Each ship is owned by a unique commander. All XP they earn will be transferred to Elite Commander XP. You can use it for retraining and respecializing any of your other commanders or resetting their skills. Alright, so the Octopus faction. Octopus faction. So these ships have good concealment and powerful torpedoes. They also equip with a secondary battery. And they're based on the Z-52, Shimakaze, and Daring. Alright. Moray Eel. These are agile, maneuverable ships with powerful propulsion. The main guns, which are operated by artificial intelligences, are devastating. However, their torpedoes are rather weak and slow, and these are based on Yu Yang, Gearing, and Kleber. Barracuda expect high speeds, direct operation of their strong main battery guns, and torpedoes with moderate characteristics. And these are based on the Harugamo, the Grozovoy, and the Khabarovsk. Alright, so pretty cool. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of the Savage Battle from last time, but given that they've seemed to have expanded quite a bit here, and now there's different tiers of these special DDs, and the consumable mechanic where you start out with none of that, this could be pretty interesting, and I'll probably give it a couple of whirls when it does come out. Alright, also with this update, the art department is yet again carrying the game. We are getting some visual improvements. By some, I mean quite a bit. So they say, World of Warships is now even more pleasing to the eye. The new update brings improvements to the following effects: shooting main and secondary battery guns, depth charges hitting the water and islands, local weather effects on the hotspot North, Greece, and Islands of Ice map, aircraft explosion on the deck when aircraft carriers are destroyed, opening a super container, that's a really random one, rain, and smoke for camouflages and ships participating in events. So they throw up a couple of screenshots here. Well, actually, literally only 2. They don't show much else. The water splashes do look better. The depth charges, I don't know, like, underwater the explosions looked, in my opinion, better in like the first or second iteration of the sub test, and now they kind of just look a little underwhelming. But as always, new and improved graphics are always a welcome thing in my eye. I mean, like I've said, this game is from 2015. It's starting to show its age in some aspects of it, but they are working quite hard to update other visual improvements, as we talked about plenty on this channel, especially with the new effects and the 4K texture overhauls that some maps are getting. Alright, so I do believe that is it for the major changes to the game that you guys need to be aware of. So let me know what you guys think about this update in the comments down below. There's not too much content in this update besides the launch of the Italian DDs. 11.3 is going to be the freaking massive update, it seems, for this quarter of the year, with the dockyard and all those new ships and changes coming out in that update. But Italian DDs are here. Again, I would not recommend spending any money on the event. Just grab the free ones that you can get by simply just playing the game, enjoy the early access, and just go ahead and research things when they come out in full in a couple of updates. So hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday. Have a wonderful rest of your week. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 35,000 subs, and I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Hope you have a wonderful Thursday. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.